Hopefully this is working. If so, this is the first weekly Friday Night Family Council, episode number 1. It is January 9th, 2026. I'm your host, Co-Turd Hinkle. Um, I've been wanting to do this for a while, so hopefully you guys get some value out of it. I'll try and keep it quick and easy. So let's get into it. So click on here. First of all, I just wanted to kind of go over our family values. So this is a list of 10 values that Natalie and I came up with. Things that are important to us and things that we want our kids to grow up, valuing. I feel like these are just solid human values to have. And regardless of whatever religion or philosophy our kids decide that they want to get into and align with, I feel like these values are pretty all encompassing. So first one, I'm connected. So Hinkles are connected, which means that, and I included over here, the little piece of paper that's on the fridge in our house that we can always look to and remember, but Hinkles are connected. So what does that mean? It means that we understand that we all are made of stardust, right? Everything that exists in our life is made of the same atoms, and we believe that because of that we are connected with the universe, and we're connected with everyone and everything in some way, shape, or form. And so that should kind of guide, the way that we go about life and the way that we interact with other people and the way that we interact with humans, the way that we interact with animals, the way that we interact with everything. Knowing that there's a piece of us in everything and everyone around us, I think helps us just be a better human. Number 2, Hinkles are unconditionally loving. So we love ourselves, first of all, and once our cup is filled, we go to other people and we render service and love to other people around us, right? Firstly and foremost, our family, and then everyone else is secondary and tertiary to that. Hinkles are humble, so we're always willing to be better and to be taught because we know that everybody around us. Sorry, by the way, my nose is freaking super stuffy. I'm getting over some pathogens, but we're humble because we understand that everybody and everything has something to teach us and something to share with us, and that's valuable. Hinkles are lifelong learners, right? So we love to learn because it comes easily to us, first of all, and second of all, learning helps us expand our awareness and expand our connection with everything and everyone around us. So it's awesome to learn things that we don't know, and we recognize that we have a lot to learn, right? We don't know everything. Hinkles are wise, right? So notwithstanding our attitude of loving to learn, we do understand that for the most part we're remembering a lot of the things that we already do know, right? From previous lifetimes, whatever you believe about that. But we believe that we have wisdom and we have intuition and we have an inner knowing inside of us, which gives us confidence, right? To make decisions for our lives and for our families and for those that we have stewardship over. Hinkles are present. So being present is crucial when it comes to enjoying our lives, right? Because we live fully in the moment and we experience the present moment, we don't get depressed about the past or anxious about the future because we're in the moment and we're enjoying everything that's coming at us and everything that's happening for us in the moment. Hinkles are grateful, right? Gratitude, it's really hard to be depressed or sad or, anxious when we're focusing on gratitude. And one of the beautiful things about life is that there's always a million things to be grateful for, right? So focusing on gratitude also keeps us in a vibration of receiving and of abundance, right? Because we're constantly thinking about the things that we have and the things that we are and all the good things in life that we're grateful for. Hinkles are resilient. So we love challenges. We love, love, love challenges. And we see them as opportunities to grow and to have great joy from growing, right? It's very difficult to be upset when you're growing in life. Hinkles are resourceful. So we're fully capable of accomplishing all of our goals and all of our dreams. And we know that the clues for success are all around us, all the time. It could be in an overheard conversation at lunch from another table, right? It could be a song that just speaks to us differently that day. When we have the ears to hear and the eyes to see, we realize that the clues for success and the clues for, what we need to get out of life and accomplish in life are all around us. We just have to be aware that, those clues are around us. And that helps us be resourceful. And last but not least, Hinkles are powerful. We can do anything that we want in this life. We can be anyone. We can do anything that we want. And we know that we're divinely guided towards excellence in whatever it is that we're striving for in the season of our life. And we also recognize that we are surrounded constantly by people who want to help us and people who love us and support us, whether it's in this dimension or, in the life after. We believe that we have all the power necessary to get what we want in life. I really hope this is recording because I'm talking a lot. Okay, VGP. So this is something that I learned in Brazil as a missionary. VGP stands for Vision, Goals, and Plans. So as the father and husband and leader of my family, my vision for my family that I've come up with Natalie, with Dallas as I call her, is that we really want to reconnect with nature, and we want to connect with all of our family members that are interested in this venture. We want to be detached from society and from the downward trend that society is taking as far as values and what's important, and we're just not identifying with the mainstream these days. And we want to be mostly self-sufficient as well. So the goal, that's our vision. Our goal is to be on an off-grid, long-term homestead where we probably want to go to northern Arizona just because of affordability at the moment and present opportunities, but we're open to going wherever, really. Hawaii would be sick if we could afford it and get everybody out there, but we really want to be connected with our family and connected with Mother Gaia, with nature, and get back to our roots as human beings, and live simple lives. The plans that we're making to accomplish those goals, to eventually accomplish that vision, is my mom and Mark are currently snowballing real estate. They've done very well throughout their career together, and they've been generous enough to offer a home for us to live in with them in the next 6 months or so. And so the goal is that we'll live with them, and we'll already be able to connect with our family in that way and be ingrained in each other's lives, which we love and we look forward to. And then the goal is that hopefully me and Dallas can build our business to a multi-million-dollar business in the next 5 years, so that we can combine resources with my mom and Mark, and we can go get the homestead in the next 5 years and based on my calculations, that's going to take at least $2 million right now. So adjusted for inflation, it's probably going to be a little bit more. So the goal is ambitious, to say the least, but we are determined and we have faith that we will be able to accomplish it. And another reason why I want to be doing these Friday night family councils is that we can combine our intellect, our resources with family members who are also interested in this vision and who are also interested in reconnecting with nature and being close with us. So yeah, the offer is there for those who are interested. Some updates on Havy Baby, Haven Rose, Miss Haven Rose. So Haven's doing a lot better in school. She's getting much better grades now that we're being more vigilant with, taking her to school and stuff and tutoring at home. She's doing much better with her desire to learn things. So when I first met Haven a couple years ago, she was having a hard time, I guess, with her attitude towards learning new things. And a big reason for that is Haven is very naturally gifted and very naturally talented and very naturally intelligent. And so some things come very easily to her and very naturally to her in life. And other things don't. It's totally normal, right? So we as a family have been focusing on, pushing past the discomfort of not knowing things and not being the best at something right away, and realizing that difficult things, kind of going back to our family values, are good for us, right? So we've been making a concerted effort to, push Haven past her comfort zone at times and push her into her growth zone more often, and it's been paying off really well. She's loving math. She hated math for a little bit there, and she's even asking to do long math on the whiteboard. We got her a whiteboard in her room, and she's loving using that. And yeah, she's just killing it. She's doing really good with learning new things and changing her attitude for learning and growing and pushing herself past her comfort zone into the growth zone. She's even doing short math, in her head, which is crazy. I mean, super proud of her. Lots of outdoor time, because of the time that she spends with babysitters on her dad's allotted custody time. We have been making a concerted effort to kind of keep her away from screens, because we know she spends so much time on screens and whatnot when she's over at her dad's place, to just kind of give her a better balance, and help her brain grow, and just help her develop, a little bit better. So lots of outdoor time. Her confidence is going up with learning new skills. We're learning, northeast, southwest, never eat soggy waffles, so that she can understand, how to get home if she gets lost or something happens, God forbid. She can navigate her way back home and just be more comfortable when she's out in nature or out and about, and, learning, okay, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west and all that kind of stuff. Her favorite songs right now are Jump Around and Wannabe by Spice Girls. And she's saving up for her jewelry making supplies. She wants to start a jewelry business. And she wants to donate a portion of her profits to buy food for the homeless, which I thought was an awesome goal to have. And one of the ways that we're helping Haven save up for her jewelry business, upfront costs and running costs, is taking her out and doing DoorDash with her and teaching her how to do DoorDash and just giving her an opportunity to, generate income and learn how to make money. That's something that Natalie and I are very, very much a fan of, is teaching our kids how to be resourceful, right? Like our family values say. And and teach our children how to get out in the world and get what you want. And earning income and making money is a very valuable skill set to have, and a skill set that we're instilling in her at the ripe age of 6 years old. And we're going to start even sooner with soul, because I think it's very, very important in this world to learn how to make money and to have a good relationship, a very healthy relationship with money, and feeling capable of making money in this world. I think there's a lot of false belief systems around, money in today's world, and I think that's by nefarious design, but that's another conversation. Anyways, another thing that we're doing with Haven right now is, even though Natalie and I are anti-religious, I guess you could say, we don't like most religions because we see it as a net negative, I guess you could say. I think there's a lot of good things about religion, but overall, we don't feel that religion is something we want to be pushing on our children by any stretch of the imagination. However, we do want to support our kids with the things that they want to learn about. And so Haven has been doing a lot of church time with her daddy and going to a non-denominational Christian church with him. So we've been trying to, at bedtime, she asks if we can tell her stories about Jesus. So we take an objective, healthy approach to teaching her about Jesus and showing her, all the awesome things that Jesus taught, and just trying to keep it more objective and anti-religious, though, because we feel that's what's best for our kids. Soul Love, our little peanut. So Soul is a little over 6 weeks old now, and she's in great health, as you can see, with her little chunky rolls. She's above average on her growth right now, and she is getting chunky. She's eating and sleeping a lot, which we're very happy to see. She loves her mommy milkers. She loves breastfeeding. She loves connecting with mama with her breastfeeding and getting all of the many, many awesome health benefits of breast milk versus formula. And we're very grateful that Natalie is doing everything she can to provide that truly godly nature, or truly godly nectar that her body produces for Soul. She also loves sunbathing, go figure. Her name is Soul, which is Portuguese for sun. She loves getting out in the sun. Every time I get her out in the sun, I take all of her clothes off so she can get as much solar panel coverage as possible, and she immediately back bends and stretches out in the sun and hangs upside down, does a little inversion practice, and her back bend stretching. She loves the sun. She loves water. She loves taking warm showers with us and getting in the tub, and she is truly a little mermaid girl, just like her mama. She's also loving her fancy stroller and her robot swing that, Nana B and Grandma Cox have given her so generously. Thank you guys for that. She loves them. She sleeps in them all the time. And Natalie's milk production is on par now. So she was having a little bit of issues at the beginning. We had some mindset things that we had to work through, believing that Natalie can produce all the milk that Soul needs and then some is pivotal, right? Everything starts in the mind. And then Natalie has been doing a great job of researching what supplements to take, and she's doubled the amount of milk that she was producing just with her mindset shift and with her supplementation. So very proud of Nat, my Dallas girl. I'm going to keep saying Nat and Dallas back and forth because I know everyone on here knows her as Natalie, but I call her Dallas. One thing that we are focusing on, though, is getting Natalie all the sleep that she needs. She's having a hard time getting consistent sleep throughout the night just due to the frequent nightly breastfeeding. And so we're going to be focusing on what's in our circle of control as far as having a solid, consistent routine, nightly routine, so that Soul is more likely to understand when it's time to go to bed and when it's time to be up. And that's at the suggestion of Mimi, so we're going to try that out. So thank you, Mimi. Shout out to Mimi for helping us out with that. Um, she also has 4 tongue ties. We had a lactation consultant come to the house that was contracted through the midwifery that we did the home birth and the prenatal care with and postnatal care. And she thinks that Soul has 4 tongue ties, so we're gonna go probably get those lasered next week. It seems to be kind of a no-brainer as far as positives. We've been doing research for it and against it, and it just seems, in our opinion, that there's not really anything negative that's going to happen if she does get her tongue ties corrected via laser treatment. But we're going to do a couple consultations with the people who actually do the laser stuff to kind of get a better understanding as to what our options are and what we should do moving forward. And then, yeah, I just wanted to give a big thank you to everybody, all the grandparents, all of our parents, for donating so much money and time and service and love and all the above, all the love languages to our girls and to our family. We thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. We're very grateful for you guys. Very much grateful. Dallas, happy birthday. So Dallas just turned 28 on New Year's Eve, and she's doing good. She is very proud of, we're both very proud of her performance, both before having her home birth, during the home birth, and after her home birth. She is a 10 out of 10 mother in every stretch of the imagination. And we're just very grateful that everything went perfectly during the birth, and that Soul is happy and healthy and Mama is happy and healthy. We're just very, very grateful. Dallas is feeling more physically capable after the birth. She's already started working out with me. We've done a couple gym sessions together already and some cardio sessions. Wink, wink. Breastfeeding is going very well. The milk production is very consistent and stable, and her volume's increasing, which is fantastic. We loved going to the beach last week. I could tell that just was very helpful for Dallas's mental health and her emotional health to get back and touch her ocean that she loves so much. And like I said, she is a mermaid and she loves her ocean. She loves her beach. And we had a good time hanging out with Soul there too, and giving Soul her first beach experience, getting her toes in the sand for the first time. She loved it, and we all had a good time. Laguna is super rad. Dallas is feeling more cognitively sharp, which is good. So it was kind of a concern during the pregnancy when Dallas told me that she was on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as general cognition. She was at like a 3. And so she's at an 8 now. That's awesome. She feels like she has her brain back, basically, which is very helpful for a wide array of reasons. And just feeling more emotionally stable. Her body feels like it's getting back to, normal and to baseline after the birth. So we're very happy about that. Very happy that she's feeling better and feeling happy and healthy, and everything's going good. And love spending time together because we all love each other very much. As far as me, I'm feeling very grateful recently. Just frequently feeling, oh God, I'm going to get emotional, but very frequently feeling very grateful for all my beautiful brown-eyed girls, all my babies, and very grateful for such amazing parents, in-laws, and family support. I've loved spending time with everybody in Cali this last couple weeks. It was great. It was cool to get to know everyone better and spend some one-on-one time with everybody, and spend quality time with one another. I really enjoyed it, and I look forward to the new year. Look forward to spending a lot of time and energy on just being a better man, better husband, better dad. I feel like I just have so much that I have to learn and so much that I'm just not the greatest at yet, but I'm trying to be patient with myself and show self-love and self-patience and focus on what I'm grateful for and not what I'm not, but more so on what I am and what I'm capable of, and getting a lot clearer recently on how I'm going to be, a multi-million dollar provider for my family and be a provider in all areas for my family. I want to be the rock that my family is built upon, and I want to be the lighthouse that the waves crash upon, and I want to be everything for everyone. And I have a long way to go, but I'm very, very blessed and very lucky to have such amazing people in my corner. And so thank you guys. Also with this, I want to be doing some weekly gratitude inventory. So just expressing gratitude again for, all the well above average love and support that we get from you guys. We're very, very grateful for you. And don't know how we would do it without you guys at times. So thank you very much. We loved having a lot of quality time with you guys again in Cali, and it was great. It was everything that we needed, and you guys filled our cups very much. So thank you. We're very grateful that we made it to and from Cali in one piece without any issues on the road. I was concerned about that just because, I have my own little anxiety shit that I deal with, and I worry about the safety of my family a lot, more than I should probably. But again, I always want to make sure that my family is safe, and so I'm very grateful that we're safe on the road. Oh, I hope I don't cry on these all the time. This is so annoying. I wanted to also say thank you so much for all the generous gifts that you guys gave us this Christmas. And, not only the physical gifts that you guys, were very intentional about and very generous with, but also the gifts of your time, the gifts of your attention, the gifts of your love and your support. And we just love you guys. We love you a lot. We're very thankful for you. So thank you. Thank you for all the food. Thank you for all the hospitality. Thank you for truly, truly being just amazing, amazing members of our family. And we're also just really grateful we got to go to the beach. We're grateful Soul got her beach trip. She loved it. It was a relatively short amount of time, but we really loved that time that we were at the beach together. So that's all I got for you guys. Sorry it took for so long, and if you guys made it this far, I just want to let you know that I love you and I'm very thankful for you, and I look forward to many more good times with you. And yeah, have a great week. We love you guys.